Hello everyone and welcome to this month's Boxycharm unboxing, where I have got two one of them actually isn't heavy like at all, but this bottom one, my god, there's something heavy in here, or maybe a collective amount of heavy things. I don't know. Either way, I'm excited to crack these open with you guys. As you know, I get two Boxycharms every month, the two that anyone could get if you subscribe to both of them. I think we've got normal base box this month, status 000 for the theme, whatever that means. What is this? BFC, beauty for certain. No idea. Whole lot of mascara. Ooh, it's a tubing mascara. All right, you guys know I love testing out new mascaras, so this is certainly something that I'm excited to try. We've also got, I have gotten something from this brand before, Jekka Black. I always want to call it Becca Black. Jekka, I just have never heard of that name before. But these are glow drops, highlighting and primer for face. Vegan friendly, cruelty free, we shall see. We've also got a dual lipstick maybe? It's from the Beauty Crop. Cinnamon and Fudge. It literally, no, okay, it's a liquid eyeshadow. Okay. Cruelty free and vegan. Cool, so it looks like a matte and a metallic liquid eyeshadow. Awesome, we shall test it. Looks like we've got a moisturizer. Goat milk moisturizing cream from Kate Somerville. Why do I have trouble reading? It's too big of a question for this video. And then we have got something in Sun-Kissed. Alley-oop is the brand. That's awesome. Stack the odds. Multi-use face stacker. 3 cream shades to play. Highlight, blush, and contour. Ooh, I think I actually picked this one. It's vegan and cruelty free, and that's exciting. I mean, hey, new makeup. I'm always down to play with it. So cool, actually really excited to see that 4 out of the 5 items were makeup. You guys know I am a much bigger fan of getting makeup in these boxes than I am skincare. So whenever I do have the chance with choice to pick makeup, I do. But either way, let's see what we got. We have got the same theme, cool. I think this is what was giving us, it's not that heavy. But what is this, shampoo and conditioner? It is, with CBD, daily hydrating shampoo and intense hydration and repair conditioner. I don't think we've ever, or at least I've never, I don't think, gotten shampoo and conditioner from a Boxycharm. Okay. We also got a couple of beauty sponges from Luxy Beauty, I believe. Just in a little plastic bag, okay. I mean, it's fine, that's strange. But we also got the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. I do remember choosing this one because it sounded interesting. That's really usually my criteria. Does it sound interesting? Does it look like it might be pretty cool? That's the one I'll choose. And we got a word that I can't say, but this is from, I forget how to pronounce it, Uoma Beauty. It's the Bad A Icon. This is a lipstick, right? Yes, a matte lipstick in the shade Tracy. So we shall see how that goes. We've got a gel of some kind. Blue Volcanic Stone Purifying and Antioxidizing Cleansing Gel. I feel like this brand, Avant, they always do this thing with all of the words and it just overwhelms me for some reason. I think that's like ingredients, yes. But like I said, the way it's all spaced out, I don't know, it's probably supposed to look really cool and pretty and fancy, but to me it's just stressful. And then last but not least, we have got an eyeshadow palette, I'm gonna assume. This is from Lunar Beauty. Hey, have I think maybe I've gotten an eyeshadow palette from Manny MUA in a Boxycharm before, but I don't remember choosing this one, so it must have been for everybody. But this is the Nude Prism Color Palette. Let's take a look at it. I don't follow Manny MUA, but I feel like a lot of people really love this Lunar Beauty brand. Ooh, cool packaging with the moon and the cherry blossoms. Very beautiful. And let's see. Oh, that's lovely. It's a really neutral palette. I mean, we're going back to basics with this. 2 rows of matte, a middle row of shimmer. I mean, hey, back to basics, nothing wrong with that, especially if the formula is delightful. I mean, I love the packaging of this, so excited to play with that. So cool, like I said, I'm excited. We've got a lot of makeup to play with, so this pleases me greatly, and I hope you all are just as excited. I am gonna get on with my life. I clearly am already wearing makeup today, so I will see you all likely tomorrow, and we will be able to get to playing. So like I said, I'll see you in just a second. Ready? Ding! Hello everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I am here to test out the Boxycharm makeup, starting off with some glow drops, which always have me a little nervous, you know? Oily skin doesn't always need that extra glow, but these are supposed to prep and brighten the complexion with a healthy, natural glow. You apply it all over your face with your fingertips before makeup. At least that's what the box is telling me. It's vegan and cruelty free, which is great. We got a safety seal, great. This is in the shade Rose Pearl. Oh, come on. That looks like a straight up highlighter. Okay, maybe not, but like, right? Like, try and tell me that doesn't just look like you would use that as a liquid highlight. I don't understand how this is gonna go well. I used a very small amount. Did I use too small of an amount? Can you not even tell that I put this on? I will embrace it. Let's see what we get. Okay, I just put this on half my face. Did the camera, does it pick it up? My non-contact lens wearing eyes show me that you can definitely see the highlight on this side of my face, but that doesn't always necessarily translate onto camera. I mean, can you see the glow on my finger? Don't get me wrong, it's certainly subtle, all things considered, but also, it's a lot. It's a lot for me. I'm gonna put on a foundation, a not dewy foundation, and I'm gonna see if this is able to shine through. It's like it says to put it on under makeup, but I don't know. Maybe this would be like too full coverage. I mean, it's not that full coverage. I just worry because this is the Ageless Glow Serum, and like it's not a glowy foundation or anything, but it certainly does have a dewy glow to it. You know, it just makes your skin look healthy. But whatever, we'll give her a shot. Alright, so foundation and concealer are on. I also did go ahead and use one of these Luxie sponges. It's a bit more porous than I'm used to, but it did just fine at blending things out. Can you see the pores? You see my pores? Can we see more glow on this side? I do feel like I can. I do feel like there's more sheen on this side of my face. Like I said, I'm not sure that the camera picks that up, but hopefully it does. I don't know. But there you go. We have also got this alley-oop. I love that name for a brand. Ooh, it's all magnetic. Oh, come on, Cassie. This part is magnetic, and then the rest is a shloop. Oh, it twists, it turns, it stacks. It's a little confusing, but it does have magnets that kind of click it together, so you don't have to worry about that going crazy in your purse or something, I'm gonna assume. But this is the Sun-Kissed shade. I don't think I've ever used cream bronzer. Not gonna lie, that's a little intimidating for me. I don't think I have a brush that is correct for this. I'm just gonna use kind of a fluffy concentrated. Oh, can you see there's a little message in the mirror that says pretty face? Oh, that's so nice. But let's see if we can just get a little bit of this on here. Boopity boop, boopity bop. And maybe, should I have just used my fingers? Oh, okay, the mirror is a little small, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, does that actually look like gorgeous? I was a little nervous because this was definitely a choice product for Boxycharm this month, and I was unsure about the shade because all the shades looked a little orange, at least in the pictures that they showed, but this has like a nice coolness to it. Oh, okay, Cassie, you should have stuck with the brush. But dang, kind of mistake free. I'm just able to blend that in. Cheekbone? I mean, it's still there, but is this gonna turn me into a cream contour person? Maybe. I mean, I'm perfectly happy with the ones that I use at the moment. Or the one, I mean, I have a few of them, but the one that I use on a daily basis or whenever I wear makeup, I'm perfectly happy with. but that's just, it's so pretty. It's so soft and it blends in so nicely. And I think the shade looks really nice. This is why I love Boxycharm, getting me to try out products I normally wouldn't. Now, cream highlight and blush, I do put on just with my fingers. I hope that's okay with you guys. I don't really feel a need to put highlight on this side of my face. Did that make a difference at all? This does look like it has little teeny tiny glitter sparkles in it, but they do look teeny tiny. I doubt the camera's gonna be able to pick those up at all, but there you go. I don't know, not gonna lie, the highlight is pretty underwhelming, even for me who likes a really subtle natural highlight. It's definitely there, but like I said, even I tend to like a little more than that. And the blush, let's see how this does. Been loving cream and liquid blush lately. Oh god, I guess I'm used to some of the other formulas that I've been using that have been a little sheerer than this. Well, I certainly look sun-kissed now. Heck, I might even look sun made out with instead of sun smooched, but it blended really nicely. I just think I used way too much. Let's try a lighter hand on this side, shall we? Ah, much more to my liking. Sun smooched, sun slobbered, sun smooched, sun punched. It can be built up, that's for sure. I do want to even things out. I'm sure on camera it looks perfectly fine and normal. That's the woes of putting on makeup on camera, is that it doesn't translate between camera and real life, but I'll just deal with it. I mean, overall, like I said, highlighter underwhelmed, but these other two could be good winners. So, no complaints from me yet. We'll see how they wear. Alright, so I went ahead and powdered my face and did my brows and used setting spray. Now we can put on eyeshadow. I am surprised. So the two shades are cinnamon and fudge. Which would you guess is which? Well, surprise, surprise. This is actually the fudge shade and this is the cinnamon. I would have made this shade cinnamon because it's, you know, the metallic, spicy looking one. So I mean, it doesn't look like fudge, but fudge is technically matte brown unless someone were to put like edible glitter in it or something. But who am I to critique the way companies name their I mean, I don't know. I'd like to think I'm just as qualified as anyone else. Anywho, liquid eyeshadow. So I guess I can try using this as a base. Kind of hoping these would just twist this label right off, but it's very difficult. Note to company, maybe put some perforated lines along where this comes off or where it should separate, because now it just looks awful. And people don't want to use awful looking makeup. So I guess, I don't know, should I prime one of my eyes? Because I want to test out the Lunar Beauty. I want to know how that works. But I also want to know if this shadow has magical priming abilities. Not that it promised any, but just in case. I want to know. I have questions. This is how I try and find answers. So let's see. I mean, this is a lovely shade. Like, ooh, and it's blending really nicely. I mean, I could even see this being worn like as a single shadow. Blended all over the lids just for a really easy shebang pow moment. I don't know, when it comes to like matte liquid shadows, I don't expect them to blend so seamlessly, kind of like the cheek products did. But this one kind of did that. And it looks like the formula is going a little farther on this side. I'm wondering if that's maybe because of the primer. Who knows, I might have just used extra and not realized it. Come on! This is very unfortunate. These really should have been perforated. The sticky power is just a little too strong. And like, look at, like, that just looks like crap. No one wants that displayed on their vanity. And then it gets put away, and then it gets forgotten, and then it gets never used. So, it's been a minute. Do we remember when these orangey copper shades were all the rage? They don't look the best on my skin coloring, but we're going back, my friends. We are going back in time. Are we loving it? I don't know. This one isn't blending as seamlessly. This one's definitely got the metallic shimmer to it, obviously. But oh, it is reminding me. It is bringing me back to like the Morphe 350 days. I just give you bad flashbacks or good flashbacks? That's up to you. But I'd like to think it's given flashbacks of some kind. Things I was most excited to play with here today. Although I suppose that is kind of working with this palette. The oranginess. This isn't like super orange, but it's got like these orangey yellow hues to it. These ochre shades. I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah? Let's play. Let's have fun. Let's vibe. Or I'm gonna use vibes anyways. Little transition-y crease shade. A lot of kickback there, but that's okay. Let's see what the blendability is like on the eyes. These shadows do have a scent to them. I don't think it's like added fragrance, but it kind of has this like drying paint. I don't know. Anyone else? Just me? I mean, I hope it's not just me. That would mean there's something terribly wrong with my palette, but that is what I am smelling. Oh, it has been months? When's the last time I've put on legitimate like eyeshadow? Oh, it's been a while. Who am I? It's so hot outside though. Anyone else? Makeup is just one of the last things on my mind most days, especially in these summer months. Alright, now I'm gonna see if I can deepen it up with Sakura up here in the corner. Oh yes, we can. Now, a little daring, I know, we're gonna go into Bloom for You, deepen things up even more. Things just seem to be blending so smoothly that it tempts me to use a third color in the crease. Just a little bit, it doesn't have to be a ton, but like, I think that worked nicely. Now let's try, I think I'm just gonna do Slora into Expose for our lid shimmer colors. I think it's looking pretty. Now I'm just gonna go in with my pinky and just So Icy and dab this in my inner corners. Woohoo! Getting warm in here. I know I'm wearing a hoodie. Better. Okay, now we have mascara. Beauty for Certain, BFC. Whole lot of mascara. Again, I'm sure I said I have never heard of this brand, but it's okay. As long as it works, that's my main concern. I cannot talk while I do my lashes, so pardon me. Alright, so this is with 2 coats, at least on the top lashes. This is definitely kind of sticky. Can you see? It's definitely, or at least it looks like it's gonna do the tubing thing. I don't know that it necessarily does. I don't know, like my lashes don't look, I mean they don't look bad, don't get me wrong, but they don't look like hyper tube lengthened. Maybe a little bit. Maybe I should have stopped while I was ahead. Looking a little clumpy. Oh, I just gotta do my eye. So, a little sticky, a little clumpy. This is, I think, the best I'm gonna do before I make it a whole lot worse. Like I said, just a little clumpy, spidery looking to me. But, last but not least, we have this matte lipstick in the shade Tracy to try on. Probably should have, I mean, I guess it wouldn't have made too much of a difference. I think I did look that this is red. Oh, no it's not! Why would you make the label red? It's very confusing. But here I am. Let's try something new. Brown. Here we go. That went on pretty pigmented. And it's brown. I don't know why I would expect any less. And truth be told, I do think it looks kind of nice with the rest of the makeup here. That did slide on very nicely. I love the magnetic. It's very comfy. It's not matte in the slightest right now, so that's a little confusing, but overall this is not a look that I would normally do. It is very glowy and orangey and brown. But hey, it's something new. We can say I tried it, and it's all thanks to Boxycharm. So I am certainly curious, as always, to see how these products are gonna wear on me, especially, you know, the mascara, see how the eyeshadow lasts, if it creases at all, and we'll see with the lipstick as well. Is it gonna dry down matte? Is it gonna be long lasting? All things that I can't tell you until I try them out further. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll be back and give you the results. And I'm back with the hoodie back on. And things are good, you guys. Someone's texting me, life is great. But my makeup might be, no, it's not even better. But my makeup does still look good here at the end of the night. Obviously I did eat dinner at one point earlier, so the lipstick I have had to reapply, but that was very easy. And before I ate, the lipstick was still looking great. It never really got matte. I would say it was more like a satin matte, but I thought it looked really nice. I was surprised it lasted as well as it did. I had some leftover mushroom Alfredo pasta and yum, but I thought that would destroy the lipstick. Granted, I tried to eat really daintily, but like still, I didn't think it would be around. I thought it hung on pretty dang well, and at reapplication was really nice, and like, I mean, it's been comfy. Everything on my face has been comfy today. It doesn't look like either of my eyes creased, so that's really exciting that that liquid eyeshadow might work really well as a primer just on its own. I feel like everything looks really nice. I think I got definitely my money's worth. I found some surprise awesome items that I would have never tried otherwise. This lipstick, I'm certainly curious to see what other colors they make because the formula is really nice. I'm really enjoying it anyways. The cheek products, I'm bummed that the highlight, I wish, you know, because when there's 3 compartments, you want to be able to use all 3 of them, but maybe, you know, just for that contour and the blush, worth it. Really happy with that contour. I think that's what I'm most excited about. But the eyeshadow palette, that matte, well, both of the liquid shadows, but especially that matte color, and even the mascara, you know, maybe I'll use it mixed with another mascara and it'll be a little more to my liking, a little less chunky looking. But overall, like I said, everything just looks and feels really nice on my face. So yay Boxycharm. Like said, I don't feel like I was super hyped. I don't know, I mean, kind of. Like, I was excited to see all of the makeup. Oh, and new sponges, those are always good to have. You know, I wasn't super hyped about everything at the beginning when I unboxed it. I don't think anyways. But now that I've tried things, like I said, I just love getting these surprise products where I never would have tried them otherwise. And I fall in love with them, or at least fall in like. So yeah, that's been my experience this month. You guys should let me know if you would get Boxycharm, the regular or the add-ons. What kind of products did you get this past month? Were there any fun surprises for you? How did you feel about all the products, etc.? You can also just let me know how you're doing, or if you've tried out these products on your own outside of Boxycharm, how you felt about them. All of the things. Tell me them down in the comments below. You can also let me know if you enjoyed the video, found it helpful somehow, whatever the case may be, by giving it a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe. You can continue to tap the notification bell down below and become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. Sorry, my camera is, I could have done something different with the stand, but I'm basically in a wall sit position right now. Either way, I would love to have you here. Thanks if you want to subscribe, or if you're already subscribed, I'm glad you're still here. And as always, I hope you guys are all doing well. Until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!